Okay, this is Two Wolves with Quill and Embry. This is going to be very brief because I'm working back-to-back shifts and have to be up very early in the morning, but I didn't feel right not putting a bulletin out. Not that my information is crucial to anyone, but it may help you get information to someone you love. The Mustang fire has burned all five. All right, the Mustang fire started out as 5 separate fires. They have now burnt together. This is the Mustang fire. We're looking at InsaWeb, http://insaweb.org. It's become invaluable. At the moment, Highway 93 remains open for travel, but note that's 8 hours ago. This is the approximate location by latitude and longitude of the Mustang fire complex in central Idaho. As with any situation where you have 2 or more entities of like mind that come together, when they join forces, the power, yet also the possibility for chaos and destruction is manifold and is multiplied exponentially. That is the case. As of 12 hours ago, mandatory evacuations of Spring Creek and Indian Creek residents. This is on the Salmon Challis National Forest. You can go to the Salmon Challis National Forest. Contact Brian Harris. Here's the phone number. Okay, this is not the most recent. Tomorrow I'm going to do an update on the 3 horrific, out-of-control fires. This one reminds me of a herd of wild horses cut loose, bent on destruction. Tonight on the local news, I heard the Trinity Ridge fire, which is in danger now, may be endangering additional communities, still is endangering Pine and Featherville as of this evening. That's been described as an angry fire. This one is like an out-of-control, chaotic herd of horses. And worse. This is the path that this fire is taking. The red is the most recent burn. Like Trinity Ridge, like HALSTEAD, it's burning unpredictably, chaotically on more than one front. God bless the firefighters. They're doing their best. But we have extremely dry conditions. The fires are drying out fuels ahead of them, almost no humidity, intermittent thunderstorms, and very high winds, and continuing drought. The Mustang complex resulted from thunderstorms and lightning over the weekend of July 28th through 29th. 5 of the fires, the Mustang, Broom Trail, Roan, Cayuse, and East Butte, have burnt together. This is so dangerous, folks, and so dangerous for the firefighters. The Lost Packer fire continues to burn and is increasing in size. The complex is currently west of Spring Creek, north of the Salmon River, beautiful area, east of Lance Bar, and south of Horse Creek, Gatton Ranch, and Bronco Lake. Okay, Carlton Joseph, current incident commander. There's also some, I will give you an update tomorrow. There's also some serious fires up north in Nez Perce country. This now at 118,000 acres. It's bigger now. 9% contained. Timber heavy, dead and down. Red flag warning right now for southwest and west winds, significantly increased fire behavior. More of the same winds are forecast throughout the weekend. Single and group tree torching with crown runs resulting in long range spotting. Throughout this entire fire situation in Idaho, it's always been the worst case scenarios developing. You can't have anything worse than this. And we have only just entered peak season. We're just on the upslope entering peak season for fire season. Predicted winds created significant fire spread. Mandatory evacuation are in effect for Spring and Indian Creek drainages. A pre-evacuation has been implemented for Highway 93 from Gibbonsville to North Fork. The fire has burnt into Shoup, Spring Creek, and the head of Squaw Creek. These are creeks. The Lost Packer fire is spreading to the west, north, and east. They are continuing structural protection and preparation, developing and revising management action points, and considering contingencies. Monitoring Cabin Springs and Hamilton fires to the west of the Lost Packer fire. Growth potential higher, terrain difficulty extreme, and danger to firefighters is extreme. Thus far, no structures have been lost. This is way out in the wilderness. But there are little communities that are threatened, and individual people who live off the land and in the wildland who are very threatened. That's why the mandatory evacuation, current conditions earlier today and expected further for the weekend. Look at this thing. Incident parameters. You can follow the development of the fires here. Okay. That's just the Mustang. And because of time, I'm not going to talk about Halstead. Keep an eye on that if you or anyone you love is near the Halstead or Trinity Ridge areas, all in south central Idaho, in the woodlands. This one is the most serious situation, and that's why I wanted to talk about it. I will go into it in greater detail tomorrow. Here's a picture of the firefighters. Just wanted to show you the area. Some good shots, all courtesy of InstaWeb. Beautiful area now on fire. Thank you. It's 2 Olds out.